Okay, so I'm just going to put this. I'm going to put this moving blanket. I'm going to put this moving blanket up there. Just show you what I'm going to do. Just sit down and just put it off there. Okay, so that one's already up there. That's one moving blanket. That's already up there. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, I remember how I did it now. I'm going to put this back up to where I have it, because I've got a box up there. I got a couple of VHS on top of there. I got a few VHS up there, and it's keeping the pole up. I'm going to do this. This worked very well. So this worked very well last time, and I was very excited about this. I still am excited. I'm very excited that it worked last time, actually. Now, I've seen other more complicated methods in some other videos, and I was going to go to that extent. It worked. It's a slight struggle, but have a think. Okay, see how easy this is? Now, so I'm going to, okay. Okay, Midnight Charlie Man, Patrick here. How you doing? I'm very, very excited. I'm going to check what that light's on. Just give me a moment. I haven't been here for a while. Okay, good afternoon. I haven't been in here for a while. I haven't filmed for 2 months, but I haven't filmed for about 8 weeks, and I do enjoy filming regularly. It's been about 8 weeks since I've filmed, because I've been trying to figure things out. Mainly that I've been trying to figure this garage out and how I was going to soundproof it, and trying to figure that out in my head and organise particular things for it. Yes, and that's what I'm going to say. I'm very excited to talk about a few things today. And usually if I don't film for 2 weeks, I get quite restless about that. I haven't filmed for 8 weeks, going on 9 weeks now. So yes, and so hello, hi. Okay. During the last 8 weeks, I've been coming in here back and forth. I've been sitting down. I've been looking at things. I was watching numerous videos on YouTube about how to soundproof a garage or a room, and I was intent. Absolutely, I was intent about the garage door just over there, the main big door. I had a particular idea about it. I had a particular idea what I was going to do. This involved a moving blanket, and I was going to put the command. I was going to use these, okay, command strips. I was going to use these command strips on either side of the moving blanket, on the wooden. There's a wooden frame next to the garage door, and I was going to put that on the other side of the moving blanket. And I looked at it, and I tried to do that, and it came off, and I said, okay, this is raining, I'm afraid, because in my mind I sort of had it worked out how I was going to do it, and then when I actually came to doing it, it didn't work out that way, and then I bought Velcro. I bought Velcro strips on. This is the Velcro that I was going to use, because I was going to put this down the side here, okay? I was going to put this down the side, support in the middle and the command strips on top, and that I realised was not going to work at all. And so I'm just very excited to be getting back in front of the camera today. As I said, I have not done this for 8 weeks. I mean, and before that, I've actually done it. I've actually, this one here, right? Look at this. This one here, okay. Let me see if I'm seeing through the viewfinder here. See that there? Okay, and then I'm going to talk about these foam strips in a moment, okay? First things first. This is going to be mostly over the, there's 2 layers, there's 2 moving blankets here, and all being supported by these shelves. But there's another one. There's the garage door, and there's another one of these because it's up on a curtain rod just over there. Now that was not exactly complicated. Okay, so that was the idea. The idea was to block off the garage door, and then put that curtain rod up there with the second one, and then put this one here, and put this one here. And then what happened was, so I bought 5 moving. I've got total privacy in here now. I'm still not used to it. I'm still not used to the total privacy I have here, because before the videos that I filmed before, were I had no privacy whatsoever. I think everybody could probably hear me. I've actually tested this out. Came down here 2 weeks. It takes me a while to do things. I get tired very easily. 2 weeks ago. Now I came down here, looked at what I had to do, what I was going to do, and thought what I'm going to do is just prop these. One of them is the backdrops for your backdrops when you're filming something, which is this here. It's in this box, and I use the top bar. That's the top bar there. This one here. Look, I've got this one here as well. See that? Look. Okay, see that there? That's the actual tripod stand for my for this. It's not the newer stand, it's the other stand. Okay. So that's the stand, the actual pole at the top. And the other newer stand, I might be using that one as well. This has 1 layer on it. This has 2 layers on it. And okay. There's a few things. Okay, I actually sound tested this. So what happened was, I said I'm gonna speak louder than I normally would for a podcast to film. Michelle stood out that door there, and then she said she couldn't hear me, or she could just barely hear me as I'm muffled. And then she went out to that door over there. She said she couldn't hear a sound, and I said I was speaking quite loudly, much more loudly than I am at the moment, much more. And so I got her to come in here. I said, look, talk loudly, talk really loudly, scream, shout, do whatever. And I went out there, couldn't hear her. And then I went out there, and I said, just holler loudly, sing, scream, whatever, do whatever. And I was standing out there, couldn't hear a thing. I could not hear one thing, and that was with the single blankets on. I've got 2 layers on here now. It worked. It was successful. Over the moon about it. Fantastic. And she was out. Michelle was out there. She said she couldn't hear a sound. She couldn't hear anything. So finally, it's been too long since I filmed. Finally, I've created a little studio in here. My throat's a bit dry at the moment, and so it's fantastic, and I can't believe it, because I filmed a few times here, and it was I had no privacy. I've actually had no privacy since I've been filming here for the last few months. So and all of a sudden now I've given myself a little studio in complete privacy. It's fantastic. I love it. I think it's terrific. On the floor I put moving carpet. you get 5 pieces of moving carpet off eBay for $90, and then what happened was, and somebody in Sutherland didn't want all their moving carpet anymore. So we drove down there and picked up all this free moving carpet. There's about 6 of them, plus some other blankets. I looked at so many ways on YouTube to do this, and many of the videos I looked at made it all seem very complicated the way they said to do things. And so when I threw these up, I thought, I'm going to throw them up here, and then I'm going to probably need to attach the Velcro and possibly the command strips, possibly keep them in place. I didn't think they'd stay up like that. There's no support there. All they do is they're just over the pole. I'll be doing other things in this garage. Got a lot of sorting out in here to do still, and only so many things to be done at one particular time. I did it. That light is belting me in the face really hard. I do still have a bit of paranoia in regard of the privacy, because I'm going to put these up next on the ceiling. I've got 12 of them, and I'm going to put them up just here. I'm possibly going to put them up on this. So I'm going to glue these to the back. I'm going to get the command strips and put these in the back and put them on the ceiling, because I get very conscious about the neighbours potentially being able to hear me. But after the test that we performed, more than a week ago, quite satisfied that very little sound is getting out of here. These came in such a tight package, and when I took the plastic off these, and they were much smaller than this, takes about 3 days, because I took them out of their plastic about 3 days ago, and these take about 3 days to puff up. And but for this small space that I've got here, I think that these might work. They might suffice. Oh wow, you know, just coming down here, it all took so much, and they absorbed the sound rather well. And actually, when I play this back, I don't know how much different the sound will be. I'm just want a bit of bloody privacy. Thinking about it, when the moving and blankets arrived, they sat in plastic for 2 weeks before I brought them down here to the garage. You know, I sit just. Look at this chair. I sit on my chair, and so I don't have to continually record new footage, because I've got a lot of archive stuff, heaps of it over there. Now there's one layer on here at the moment. There is. Right, one layer here, but I'm going to put the other layer back on. These have improved things greatly. I've got this whole package here. This is another. Oh, and by this pole, this here is 3 pieces, okay, and this is the stand. This goes up as a whole thing, so I could use this as a backdrop if I wanted to. It may come in useful one day when I start doing my short films. It may come in very useful. And it was a nice price off eBay. It was a good deal off eBay. This is in regard to the movie. This is in regard to this update. I was thinking about this today, and then I thought, I realised I haven't put this up. I haven't put this video up yet. I made this video at least 4 to 5 weeks ago, and was looking for it today. And I thought, I don't remember putting it up. For some odd reason, I didn't put this video up. Yeah. And I looked back at it and I thought, oh, this is perfectly. I don't know why I didn't put it up. Not entirely sure. Putting it up now. I'm putting it up now. Maybe part of the reason was because I think when I was talking about the command strips, because I think what happened was I thought I hadn't explained things properly. So beyond this, a couple of minutes beyond this, is another one of these, and then a metre beyond that is the garage door. And this all works very well. But I'm going to put this video up now, and be very good in that.